we back with another fun-filled episode. Feels like we were just here.
It does feel like we were just here. Maybe less than 24 hours ago.
Who knows? Hard to say. Time is a flat circle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, we are here, folks, because the Season 2 premiere of Peacemaker has just aired, and as of this recording, literally less than an hour ago, we began watching episode 201 of Peacemaker. And just for the record, this will be a full spoiler episode. So if you haven't seen it yet and you're just chiming in, just checking it out to see how the episode was, we're going to spoil the whole shit for you.
Yeah. So if you care about spoilers, turn this shit off and go watch the episode.
Yeah.
But then make sure you come back and get some of that superhero homie goodness.
Make sure you get all that goodness, all the sweet nectar that we can offer you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every single drop.
All of it. Well, with that being said, I figure we go ahead and hop right into this one.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's not blue balls them.
We don't need the blue balls no more. Nobody likes to have blue balls.
I mean, the thing is, we got Dragon Con coming up.
Yep.
And we want to drop this content out there for you guys because you're not going to hear from us for about a week. When we come back from Dragon Con, though, we're going to have even more content because we're going to drop that Dragon Con review. And then we're going to dive right back into Peacemaker. We're giving this the born-again treatment, which means that we're going to be bringing you a review each and every week with a new episode of Peacemaker. Episode 2 will just be delayed a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, But we're doing it because we love you. I would entrust Junior to do it by himself, but he can't be trusted.
He really can't. Yeah. Anything that doesn't have Deadpool in it, like the highest you're going to get is like a 4.5.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the way he does it. And then it'd also only be like a 35-second review. It just won't be good.
Yeah, he'd just be like, fucking sucks, 2 out of 10.
Yep.
And that's it. That's the whole review.
That's the whole thing, yeah. Well, homies, with that being said, welcome back to another very special episode of the Superhero Homies podcast. My name is Quentin, and as always, I'm here with the world's greatest co-host. I'm referring to the homie Caleb.
What's going on, everybody? I'm back. I got the brand new drip on with the Magneto. You probably can't see it because it's Junior, but we are up in here. We just got done. I mean, it has not even been an hour since Peacemaker dropped on the East Coast, and we are bringing it to you. We have just watched the first episode. This is the second official entry in the DC Universe. I guess technically the third. Creature Commando, Superman, and now Peacemaker. It's very interesting that we started out with the animated show. Yep. Then we got a live-action film, and then now we got a live-action TV show. So the DC Universe is basically running on all stations right now. I mean, it's going.
It is. And, it's funny you mentioned that, and this is going to lean right into the episode, right into spoilers. So, again, get the fuck out if you don't want to be spoiled.
Spoilers.
They say that the DCU stars with Creature Commandos. Can it now technically be argued that it started with the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I mean, I guess in this whatever retconned version of it. Because, they retconned the shit out of the DCEU at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, so the big finale of Peacemaker Season 1, apparently, maybe we just misremembered it.
Yeah, maybe we did.
Yeah, but most of you, and Caleb and I included, we remember the season finale of Peacemaker Season 1 being that the Justice League shows up. So there was Aquaman, Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. They were silhouetted, but Aquaman and Flash in particular were there, and they had banter,
I want to know if they edited the episode. If you go back and watch the finale of Season 1.
That would be brilliant.
It would be hilarious if they didn't.
Yeah.
And it's you clearly watch it knowing that it was the Justice League, and then it's wait a minute.
It's either way, it's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
But of course, they retcon the ending scene of Peacemaker Season 1 immediately, where the Justice Gang shows up instead of the Justice League. And so we've got... we have Hawk Girl, we have Green Lantern, we have Metamorpho,
Mr. Terrific,
Mr. Terrific, and what we believe to be Superman.
Yeah. So, instead of the Justice League, the Justice Gang were the ones who showed up. I don't know how we misremembered that.
We probably all just got Mandela affected.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a hilarious retcon, and honestly, it's the best thing. It's the best move, I think.
It really is. Yep. Either don't mention it, but I think this honestly made it hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. So this episode starts off, and Chris Peacemaker, he is not in a great spot, but the episode kind of hits the ground running.
It really does.
And I guess before we get too far into things, man, what do you think of this episode as a whole?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very interesting way to kick off the season. Obviously, it's going to be painful, I think, waiting week after week for this because I just wanted more, right? I mean, this is really just the taste. We get a nice check-in with all of our main characters, with, is it Abayo?
Yeah,
Abadayo, John Economos, Harcourt, Peacemaker. We even unfortunately hear from Adrian. So we also see what Rick Flag Sr. is up to. We get kind of an idea of what Argus is up to these days. So I mean, and we also get a nice little check-in with the Justice Gang. So I really appreciated this episode kind of setting up all the chess pieces for us to go forward.
Yeah. No, I agree. I thought that this was a pretty strong opening. It was a pretty strong 201. And I dig the premise for this. I like where we're going, and I'm curious to see how this is all going to play out. And this seems to be, at this point, with just one episode in, but it seems to be more focused on Chris trying to find a greater sense of purpose and happiness, more so than a villain to stop. I'm sure there obviously will be a big bad that they need to confront at some point. But for now, it seems like it's more centered on just helping Chris to find Peacemaker.
Oh, God. Okay.
You get it because I said,
No, I understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was right there with you.
I didn't seem like you understood because you didn't laugh that much, really.
I actually don't think I laughed at all, but I was right there with you,
Oh, okay.
Which is why I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a little highbrow, so if you didn't get it, I understand.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's just you have to tone it down for me a little next time.
I understand.
Yeah, I think Junior got it. I heard a little chuckle coming from over there.
Well, Junior's very intelligent when he's not on the sauce.
That could have been a burp, though. I think he is on the sauce. But yeah, man, I agree with you. It seems like it's very, character driven right now, which we tend to appreciate.
Yeah. And it's not just Peacemaker who is going through some shit. It is also Harcourt. She is going through the ringer as well.
Yeah, Harcourt is having a bad time, man. It's really, this episode, she just doesn't have a ton of screen time, but what screen time she does have kind of establishes that, she's only really good at one thing, and she can't really get a job anywhere doing that thing. Mostly due to the fact that she's being blackballed by Amanda Waller, which not a good position to be in.
No. So, and for those of you who don't remember, Adebayo, she did out her mother, who is Amanda Waller.
Yep.
And she, outed Amanda Waller in the whole Task Force X program about kind of the vicious, slimy, illegal shit they were doing, immoral, illegal shit they were doing. And as a result, Amanda Waller, she is such a person of power and in such a position where, she's not going to... I'm sure that somebody came down on her, but as a result, she came down on Peacemaker and his crew. So
right.
So now a lot of them are being blackballed, looking for jobs and work.
Yeah, other than John Economos, I think everybody is pretty much,
Oddly enough, and also Vigilante, he just kind of went back to work.
Yeah. Well, I think Vigilante is a fucking sociopath.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway, and he really probably shouldn't have that job that he does have.
He shouldn't. And I mean, let's be honest, the most dangerous thing about Vigilante is the fact that he presents just like an annoying fuck, but he's extremely dangerous.
Yeah. He really is extremely dangerous. He may not know anything about owls, but he'll fucking kill you.
Absolutely.
I liked the Harcourt scenes that we got here though, because it's very evident that she's got a lot of shit going on, and then you see her go and purposefully start a bar fight basically with a whole bunch of people way bigger than her.
Yeah.
And she wins said bar fight for a while until it becomes like 9 versus 1.
Yeah. And it's at that point where the ass whooping is flipped, and she's the one getting her ass beat, and then it's damn near uncomfortable to watch. And yeah, so she gets her shit rocked.
I'm gonna tell you now, if somebody throws a pool ball at me and hits me with it, they better kill me or put me in a coma, because I'm coming after them
for sure. Absolutely. Like, if and when I get up, it's gonna be trouble for whoever hit me.
Yeah, they might whoop my ass again, but they don't have to do it every time they see me.
Every single time.
Gas station, grocery store, arcade,
weddings, funerals.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's on site.
On site. All right. Yeah. So Hardcore's going through it. Let's talk about the interview processes that both Hardcore and Peacemaker go through.
Well, I think Hardcore had a better time. She got the same answer, but we didn't actually see the interview with her. But
that's true.
What would you think about Peacemaker's scene with the Justice Gang?
I had been anticipating this scene since the trailer, and it did not disappoint. This is our first time really getting to see Sean Gunn act as Maxwell Lord, and the setup of the scene is they're in this weird, rundown, kind of desolate-looking toy shop, and that's where they're doing interviews to hire more people for the Justice Gang, and it doesn't look like it's going well.
It's a weird place for them to be doing that, right?
It's a very weird place. There were a few things I wondered along the way. One, I wondered, is Maxwell Lord for now on the up and up? And two, I wondered, does he have any of like his mind control powers yet? It's hard to tell. You can't really tell by this scene.
Yeah, you don't really get a whole lot from this scene. So
yeah, but it's intriguing nonetheless. He does formally and officially make it known that he is the one that's funding the Justice Gang. So, and of course, he's also there with Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl, who would rather be anywhere else.
Yeah. Hawk Girl claimed that her butt was getting bigger. Mm-hmm. And I think that we probably, for science, should get some evidence of that.
We do need scientific evidence. It's only right.
Just for science.
Yeah, just for science, of course. Yeah. Does popcorn, in fact, enlarge one's butt to a degree? It's
not working for Guy Gardner.
Not working for him. He described this butt as like being almost like a damn starfish.
Yeah. Apparently, he has a severe case of no acetol.
He's got that Hank Hill level, apparently. Yeah.
I wonder if he's still if they still drawing him like that in the new animation style.
I don't know. I need to check out the new King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, apparently the old animation style is like essentially not done anymore, so they had to do it kind of in the new way or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of jarring for some people to tune into the new stuff.
I can see that. But this, what I really like about this interview with Peacemaker is, for me, it's kind of reminiscent of episode 101 when he first goes home and he's having to deal with the trauma of what kind of a person is he. He's reflecting on killing Rick Flag Jr. And like at one point he just breaks down and cries in the first episode of Peacemaker. And like he's just trying to deal with the fact that, okay, maybe I'm not the good guy, maybe I'm just a piece of shit.
Right.
And like that's kind of like his first step and trying to, I guess, be a better person or come to terms with the fact that he's just not a good person. Here with this interview, it's like you feel bad for him again because he's just getting shitted on by the Justice Gang. And he's trying his best. Like, this is, I think, best case scenario for him in terms of how he presented himself, But the reception is just, this guy's a moron, he's a psychopath, he's a murderer, blah, blah, blah. And they're just not feeling him. And, I mean, it didn't go well.
Yeah, I was like, why did they even let him interview?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how low is the bar for the Justice Gang? I mean, it's kind of, It's kind of impressive that they have like 3 really strong. Well, 4 if you count Superman. I don't know if he considers himself a member.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that they consulted Superman about this shit, because Superman definitely would not have let this guy in.
Oh, absolutely not.
Especially after he talked all that shit about him on TV.
Yeah. Which I still need Superman to get his get back.
Yeah, I need Superman to show up in this.
Well, he did. Remember, he had the season finale.
No, that was a silhouette of anyone with a cape. Could have been Martian Manhunter for all we know.
Speaking of Martian Manhunter, I don't know what that collector Martian thing is.
We're gonna call it the Collector.
Yeah.
So when he goes into his pocket universe for the first time, there's this weird fucking alien thing, and it like comes out and it throws this kind of rat-like creature into a bin and incinerates it, and then goes back into his own dimension as if this is just a thing that happens all the time. The thing was real weird, and it kind of looked like one of the collectors from Mass Effect.
Yeah, we don't know what it is or what its purpose is, but it's going to be sticking around. At first, I assumed it was a Martian, but then as I heard you say that it threw like the rat-looking creature in the incinerator, I'm like, a Martian really wouldn't go near fire.
Right, yeah.
So,
especially not on purpose.
Yeah.
We're 16 minutes into this thing, and obviously we have glossed over the biggest thing that has changed, and that's the intro.
Yeah.
We got a new song and a new dance.
New song and dance.
How you feel about it?
It's got to grow on me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have changed it, man.
I understand the reason for changing it, right? Like it's bold and it's risky to change it, because when I think Peacemaker, I think, do you really wanna?
Yeah,
do you really wanna taste it?
Yeah.
Know? And I mean, like, cause it's such a high energy, kind of infectious kind of song, and like the dance goes along with it so well.
And the song wasn't really popular before the show, so
right.
Obviously, like, now people just associate that song with him, you know.
Yeah.
I honestly think they'll end up bringing it back. I know James Gunn probably doesn't want to, but it could just be some brilliant ploy where like he's gonna riff on it in the finale, you know.
It could be, but I don't know. I think that it's tricky, man, because I think we just need to give it time to see if this new one really sets in. And there is something else that was similar to this that we talked about before, like where it had to kind of grow on us before we liked it. And I don't remember what it was, but I think Peacemaker may be a similar thing with this new song and dance. The dance for me was it felt in a lot of ways very similar to season 1's dance. I mean, obviously there are some differences, but man, like you can tell that it had the same choreographer.
I don't know if Alan Tudyk did this or not. We'll find out, I guess. I guess that's gonna be a thing that'll be out and about. I definitely like the season 1 more. I mean, I didn't hate the season 2, but I gotta admit that it kind of took some time to grow on me, and maybe it's like a Witcher situation where the first time I heard Burn Butcher Burn. It was like, man, this is all right, but I really miss Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. But I really like both of them now, so maybe. Yeah. But I will say that this intro isn't as catchy. There's a reason that he went back to the OG Superman theme. I'm just saying. Yeah. We're going to get a Justice League movie, and they're all going to be down, and then, like, this choral version, like, do you really want to taste it? And then fucking Peacemaker will come in.
This high octane.
Yeah.
Orchestral version.
Yeah.
Do you really wanna? They just belting in the background. Then they look in the horizon. The heroes are weary, beaten down, and then they see Peacemaker. Just, I can see it now.
Somehow the cast is like doing the dance and shit. Yeah. For no reason.
Yeah. Get a montage. They got fucking Darkseid in all it.
That'd be incredible.
Holy shit. All right. So let's talk about, we can't skip over the orgy scene. There's an orgy in this episode.
There is. Somehow there's like more fucking in this orgy scene than there is in Hero Gasm for the boys.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Like like from the comics and just from the way that the actors talked about it, we all expected Hero Gasm to be a bigger deal than what it was.
Pretty close to what we got here, actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking in this. It was, I mean, this shit was like Euphoria levels. I mean, I honestly think there's probably more fucking in this than there is in Euphoria.
Yeah, like it was a literal comical amount of fucking going on in this scene.
And he wasn't even participating in it. Like,
nope.
I want to know how you go from like getting high to like, you know what? I want to get like 40 people to come to my house and have an orgy. But like, I just want to like watch. I don't want to like involve myself in any way. I'm just going to chill.
Maybe it's like, you know, you order food and you're like, man, I gotta hit for some Chinese food, and you order the Chinese food and it arrives to your doorstep and you're like, I'm really not in the mood for this actually.
Yeah,
maybe he had that.
But you don't want to throw it out.
That's true.
So
yeah, you don't want to throw it out, so you gotta, you know.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I feel like it would be rude to invite like 40 people to your house for an orgy, and then just be like, you know, when I planned all this out, you know, it was a lot, but I'm not really feeling it now, so you guys got to go home.
Yeah,
I'd be like, no, dog. Like,
I took not one but 2 honey packs on the way over here, so
I took my last Blue Chew on the way over here, dog, and I plan to use it
expeditiously. Getting my money's worth tonight. You know, small detail, and it's completely irrelevant, but I have to assume that everybody also showed up naked because I didn't see any clothes.
I didn't see any clothes anywhere except for the ones that Peacemaker was wearing. There was also like no vehicles in the yard.
That's true.
Did everyone just Uber there naked?
Maybe he went through like the portal thing and just found a bunch of people.
Maybe. Or, you know, he could have just like hired a bus driver.
Oh, yeah.
And they just went around with like a orgy bus.
Orgy bus, yeah.
And just like, hey, go grab all these people and bring them back here. They're going to be naked when they get on.
God damn.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking, man. It was I'm telling you, I think making a wholesome ass Superman movie, I think it really fucked with James Gunn.
I think you're onto something because he let all of his inhibitions fly loose.
Like in the first episode, we get a bunch of F-bombs. We get gratuitous drug use. We get a bloody bar fight. We get some crazy ass anger problems. We get a whole fucking orgy. I mean, and a murder.
All in episode 1.
Yeah. Yeah, where do you go from here?
Right. Yeah, so maybe this really did fuck with James Gunn some, like making Superman for all that time.
He's just gotta get it out now.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
But speaking of ultra secret pocket dimensions, he's exploring some of these doors in his dad's pocket dimension, and he's finding out that these doors lead to other multiverses.
Yeah, and
it's, I think, bold of them to do a multiversal angle this early in the DCU, especially because it has not really been received very well from an MCU standpoint. A lot of people aren't really into the multiversal saga, although I don't think that that's due to the theme of it. I think it's more due to the execution.
Yeah, and I think that it's kind of a domino effect where like the execution causes people to not like the theme.
Right.
And because now they're like, oh, well, now death has no consequences. And that's because of poor execution why people feel that way.
Right.
You know? But I agree, man. It is a bold thing for James Gunn to do, to lean into the whole other dimension type shit. But so far, I really like the premise of what they're doing with this.
Yeah, and I mean, we called spoilers at the beginning of this, but, you know, he goes and hangs out with his dad, who seems to not be a racist in this other universe. And he might still be kind of a piece of shit, but he seems like he's all right.
Yeah, I mean, he tells both of his sons, because the other son is also alive,
Yep.
Keith.
Yep.
He tells both of his kids that he loves them and he spends time with them, and he does seem like, at least from what we saw here, a well put together person. And the house is a fucking mansion.
Yeah, and they're both alive.
Yeah. And they're both alive, which is also important. Both children.
Both the kids are alive, him and Keith.
Yeah.
And they apparently go out and fight crime together.
All together, yeah.
So
there's a lot going on there.
And they mispronounced the shit out of Bloodhaven.
It bothered me a little bit both times.
What they say? Bloodhaven?
Yeah, Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck is Bloodhaven?
Like, Bloodhaven.
I'm like, maybe that's just the way that universe pronounces things.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the way they pronounce it. Listen, Dick Grayson's probably a douchebag in that universe then.
Oh, I can absolutely imagine it. Yeah. I mean, you look at the way that, well, Guy Gardner's always a douchebag.
He's like the Nexus character.
Yeah.
It's like in every universe, Guy Gardner has that shitty haircut and is a douchebag.
It's a universal constant. I have to assume that maybe there is no Bruce Wayne or Dick Grayson in that parallel universe, because like there was a picture on the wall of like the trio saving Gotham from something.
Yeah.
And then Peacemaker was patrolling in Bloodhaven or Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven.
And like, I was like, why would you guys? First of all, you need permission from the Bat to patrol in Gotham.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be pouncing around Bloodhaven, without Nightwing knowing. And if Nightwing needed help, he's got plenty of people who he will phone.
Yeah, yeah. If something rolls into Bloodhaven that Nightwing can't either subdue or fuck,
Or both.
Maybe in that order, maybe not. Then he can just pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And he can call the whole Bat family. He can call Superman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He can call Connor.
He's called the Teen Titans. I mean, he's got so many people.
Yeah, I mean, his speed dial is crazy. He can call Starfire in there.
Yeah. I mean,
she's probably already there.
Yeah, but I say he can go for multiple reasons, really.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just going to pick up the phone. Oh, hey, you trying to fuck? He'd be like, actually, yeah, I am, but that's actually not why I called. Listen.
Don't forget about that thing, though.
Yeah, we're not going to forget about that. But, this motherfucking douchebag named Peacemaker is out here shooting people. And can I get a hand?
Job or well yes, but
yes,
but I mean also
but after yeah. Like, what do you need me for? Well, if I go out there by myself, I'm probably gonna kill him.
Yeah,
so. Right. I need somebody to be reasonable and stop me before I do that.
Holy shit! I really like the scene of the three of them of Peacemaker, his brother Keith, and their dad sitting around together and just kind of talking about stories from the past or whatnot. That was kind of an interesting thing, and you could tell that Chris, Peacemaker, didn't really know how to receive any of this because he had never had it, and it just looked so foreign to him.
Yeah, I mean, he barely said anything the whole conversation. They really should have known something was up.
Yeah, they should have, right?
Although their version of him might be a lot more stoic and kind of, also maybe not as batshit insane, because he's not going to have all the fucking trauma that this one has.
That's true, but spoiler alert, we don't get much of this Peacemaker.
Yeah, he did.
He did. D.E.D. did.
D.E.D. did, which, a very interesting concept that, obviously now he's going to take his place.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I have to think about this, right? Because, like, let's be honest, if I had like an interdimensional portal in this closet over here,
which I've never opened that closet, so I don't know if he does or not.
If hypothetically I did, and I walked in there and like I was able to find like a Q that was just, I mean, living it up. Like this Q has orgies on the regular. I'm like, I mean, and if we got to fighting and that Q died, I'm like, I can come visit this universe every once in a while, but I mean, if he's got it popping over there,
Maybe in that universe, Dragon Con is on a different week. And then you can just pop back over for this one.
Yeah,
and we
man.
can all
Yeah.
go to that one.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see the appeal for what Peacemaker wants to do here, but so he is confronted by that universe's version of Peacemaker, and they get into a fight, if you want to call it that. But our Peacemaker is getting his ass whooped as he's trying to escape. But he does eventually find a pretty clever way to dismantle or disarm the other universe's Peacemaker that results in his death. So Peacemaker dies in episode 1.
Real quick.
Yeah. And so our Peacemaker will be trying to fill in for that Peacemaker because his life seems to be everything that Peacemaker wants. And that universe, Peacemaker is, he's a hero and people love him and laud him. His family is alive and they all fight crime together. He's got a big ass, nice, fancy house. He's got the girl that he wants there.
Yeah.
And so kind of everything that he feels is missing from his life and his universe, that Peacemaker has in the other universe. So he wants to fill in.
So obviously he's probably going to go get quote unquote lost in there and just kind of not want to come back to the other universe.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming there'll be some reason to do. Now, of course, all of this is to say that there's not problems with all of this. We learned that John Economos has been sent to spy on Peacemaker, basically surveil him 24/7 by Rick Flag Sr., who we find out knows that Peacemaker killed his kid. And so now he's basically waiting for an excuse to bring him in.
Yep. And I'm really looking forward to that confrontation to see how it plays out. I was always a Rick Flag fan. Like whenever I thought about Suicide Squad, I thought, I always thinking about Rick Flag because he's the guy who always has to kind of wrangle them together.
Right.
And so when he died in the Suicide Squad, I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was bold. But man, I was like, I really like Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag.
I did too.
But I mean, now that we have Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr., and there is a through line here, like he does want revenge for what happened to his kid. I am curious to see how that plays out. How fucking dark and hilarious would it be if it just ends up with Peacemaker killing him too?
I thought about that, yeah. It's like, oh man, how fucked up if like he kills both of them?
Yeah. And then Rick Flag the third, or the first, Rick Flag Senior,
comes out looking like old man Steve.
He's played by Jesse Ventura.
He's like,
Oh man. But yeah, so that's kind of the premise and the setup here for this season. It feels like there is a lot of other things that we're waiting for to drop in terms of like the other shoe. I feel like there's going to be some pretty big things that happen here.
It is confirmed that the press reviews out there, the critics only got the first 5 episodes. I believe that there's going to be 8. Mm-hmm. So the last 3 episodes, apparently DC Studios is so, keeping a tight lid on the spoilers that they have not put those episodes out for anybody. They haven't screened them from any critics, given out any review copies, which makes me believe that some real shit is going to go down in those last couple episodes.
And yeah, I mean, I'm hyped for that. James Gunn himself has really hyped up those last 3 episodes, saying that it's really going to, flip the show around and it's really going to shake things up. So I'm curious if he's just working, saying what a showrunner is supposed to say, or if he really means that some serious shit's gonna go down. Either way, I'm hyped. I want to know what's up with that fucking Martian, and we know that the alien creature thing, because we know he's gonna stick around because he's in the dance sequence.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see him again.
What if like they did some crazy shit where, like, the villain is like a Flashpoint Batman?
That would be how are they gonna live? Who's gonna stop him?
The Justice Trio or whatever they are. That would explain why they had to patrol Gotham.
That would, yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
Like, Bruce died in that universe.
Oh, no, yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. There's a lot of cool things they can do with that parallel universe.
Yeah.
For sure. Right now, we do have questions, but it's just more about waiting to see where the show wants to take us. And we're back after a technical delay. Junior's been fucking around with the cables again.
Yeah, he keeps chewing on them.
I told you to keep him like away from the cables. So
I tried, man, but like you know, okay. we ran out of vodka and we had to put rum in one of the bottles, and he started mixing and then he gets all like feral.
Oh, yeah, and then he shits himself.
That's true, yeah, but that's what the bucket is for.
That's not. I don't like dealing with the bucket.
You just pull this tab here on the back and then you just kind of dump it.
Yeah, that's not sanitary or good for Junior.
He heals.
I don't.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, so we were talking about just like the ending here of Peacemaker, episode 1, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do here with the rest of this season. Do you think that they're going to introduce another big bad, or do you think that it's going to be just like Peacemaker confronting Rick Flag is like the big thing?
I'd be fine with either. Obviously, like we were hoping for Snowflame. Mm-hmm. We might get it, we might not. Right. But it'll be interesting to see. I think that they will make some sort of huge revelation at some point. Doing this whole like multiversal thing, this is kind of the perfect time, if they want to do it, for them to bring in Clayface. Because nobody would see it coming, right? Like they would just be like, "Oh, that's the alternate version of whatever," and then it's motherfucking Clayface. That would be an interesting thing to pull off.
Man,
you'd be like, "Oh, well, how are there two?"
Yeah.
Of whoever, and be like, "Oh, well, one of them just came through the dimensional room." Nope.
Yeah, nope. It's Clayface.
Yeah, that would be an interesting way to go with it if they just want to like tease him for his movie coming up.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we could get Superman could show up. Mm-hmm. Something like that. So,
what if it's not Superman? What if it's Lex?
Yeah, or Kara.
I feel like she's probably going to be off world.
Yeah, probably. We actually aren't 100% sure because, we're thinking that Supergirl will take place during Superman. That like she comes back to get Krypto at the end. Like that movie might open with her dropping Krypto off with him. Because in Woman of Tomorrow, she drops Krypto off at just like a random galactic like pet shelter or something, doesn't she?
Well, she takes Krypto with her to get shit-faced. Krypto gets mortally wounded.
Yeah.
And then she takes him to like a place to kind of...
Like a hospital.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that I want Krypto to, get fucked up, but that is kind of like a motivator.
Yeah,
for things to pop off.
I read an interesting kind of take on Superman, which I really liked, and it's basically like it was like I don't think anybody is talking about the fact that Lex is just lucky that it was Clark that came for the dog and not Kara, and then somebody was like, "That's the plot." Like Superman is trying to save Lex Luthor's life, so he can get the dog back before Kara finds out.
The thing about that is it's kind of like when people say it's a good thing that like Joker didn't pull bullshit in Metropolis because Superman will blah blah blah. I'm like, they would do things differently if they had to deal with different heroes.
Yeah.
Joker is too maniacal and Lex is too smart to pull that shit with someone who he knows doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would definitely go a different approach. If you had to deal with Kara.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, because you think about the scene like when Lex kidnaps Crypto and he breaks into the Fortress of Solitude and Superman confronts him, like that anger that Superman had. I mean, yeah, there would be no restraint though.
Yeah,
with Kara.
Yeah,
So.
she probably would just throw him out one of the windows.
Yeah, and then she'd be like, "Oh, but he needs to tell me where the dog is."
She probably could have that thought and then still catch him before he hits the ground.
Yeah. Oh boy.
She's like, now, if you don't tell me where my dog is, I'm gonna throw you out the window again. And this time, I'm gonna be busy looking for my dog because I don't know where he is. So I'm not gonna have time to come catch you. You see what I'm saying?
Holy shit. Yeah, I think he'd probably break out the kryptonite a little early if Kara was there.
Yeah. But he don't got none though. He gotta call Metamorpho.
Yeah.
I bet you Batman has some.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah.
I actually saw a clip the other day of I forget which one of the movies it was. It might have been one of the Justice League Dark or whatever, where Damian gets some of the kryptonite from Bruce and like stabs Superman in the chest with it.
Yeah.
And Superman's just like, what the fuck?
Right. I know this little motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bruce, come get your kid.
Yeah. Yeah. And keep this shit locked up, man.
Bruce is like, I did.
Yeah. I can't make anything he can't break into. I spend all my time doing that.
Right. Oh boy. What else do we have for this episode, man, for this season?
Man, I think that's about it, man. I'm excited for what's to come.
Same.
We're going to be right here with you guys for each and every episode. So definitely stick around for all the news, all the hot takes, et cetera, so on and so forth. We're gonna bring it all to you, and then we have a whole bunch of other content to go along with that. So
absolutely,
here we are.
I will say one more thing, I guess, just about the brother. We haven't spoken about Keith yet. We don't know much about him. We don't even know what kind of superhero he is, like what his name is, or any of that.
Who was playing him? Is that the dude from The Office?
Was that him?
It looks like him.
It kind of does, doesn't it? I didn't know how big he was. A big guy, so it could be him.
Yeah, it looked a lot like him to me.
Pam's ex-boyfriend?
Yeah. You knew exactly who I was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be on the IMDb because they might have been trying to keep that shit under wraps.
Could be.
But I'm trying to look it up now. I guess we also should score this thing.
We should. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know if that was him or not, but he looked familiar, so that very well could have been him. Yeah.
Let's see. This is him. Yeah, David Denman.
Is that his name?
Oh,
yep. The Office.
Yeah, that's Roy. It is him. Yep, that's him.
Wow.
I knew I recognized him.
Yeah, it's like he looks so familiar. Yeah.
He has a really great beard.
He does. Yeah. Maybe if he had that, Pam would have stuck around.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Well,
he was just kind of a douchebag in The Office.
He kind of was. Interesting that him and Jim Happert teamed up and was it, I think, Zero Dark 30.
Yeah.
Anyways. So to score this thing, is it your turn?
I think it is my turn because it was your birthday yesterday, and so you went first.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, this doesn't do anything unbelievable. It's just a really nice episode to set things up. This isn't a born again situation where they came out and like flip the script on us immediately and pull some crazy nonsense. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a clean 8.0. I don't have any big complaints about it or anything like that. I think it's just a really nice, intro to get us excited and see what's coming in the weeks to come.
Yeah, I thought that this was a really solid opener. It was very well paced. They got right to the shit. they got right to also the character dynamics. You see where everyone's at and what they're going through. I thought that a lot of the jokes really landed here. And they got me hyped for just the premise of this season as a whole. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this thing pans out, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this season shakes. And I don't know why it's bothering me so much that they put that goddamn alien in this show, and because I don't know what it is.
You're gonna like wake up in like cold sweats at like 4 o'clock in the morning, just like, man, is that motherfucker in my fridge? I gotta go check.
I gotta go check. I'm gonna call Caleb. He ain't doing nothing right now.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna pick that phone up. Yeah, I'm not the one to call. My phone gonna be on silent. I'm gonna be asleep. Oh my god. I will say I might be with you on the 8.5 if they had not changed the intro. I had to take some points off for that, James Gunn. I'm sorry, man. I love you. I went to go see Superman in theaters 4 times, dog. Give me a break.
Oh man. You know, just you gotta give us some time. Let the song sit in.
Yeah, man. I mean, maybe it'll grow on me, but I'm saying when I saw the Peacemaker intro the very first time, I was like, I will never skip that.
Yeah.
I would skip this one at some point. I don't feel that way right now.
Yeah, I think for me, it again, not to harp on the intro too much, but it's like it is lower energy than, you know, do you want to taste it?
Maybe he'll bring it back for like the season finale or something.
Maybe.
Because taking it away and then bringing it back, there is something to that, you know.
Yeah.
Got to make them miss it.
It's true. It's just between the song being lower energy and then like the dance sequence being very similar.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna change it, then you know I would say really change it.
It feels very Temu version of the original.
A little bit, yeah. Well, homies, that's gonna be all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that season premiere of Peacemaker and also this companion podcast episode to go along with it. We are both very excited to see what's going to happen, and we're both very excited for the episode. And so far, off to a great start. Like Caleb said earlier, we do have DragonCon coming up, so for any of you homies out there who will be at DragonCon, if you see us, come say what's up. And Junior will even give you a superhero me sticker for your troubles.
That's it. We will be there. The next time you hear our voices, we will have attended yet another DragonCon. We are so excited for this, and it is nice to know that we'll have something cool to come back to. You know, when we get back and we got the con hangover, and we're like suffering from having to come back and deal with real life. Mm-hmm. Hey, what do we got? We got some Peacemaker to catch up on. So
absolutely. So, homies, that's going to be all for now. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check out our ranking of the MCU Phase 5. That was a very fun episode. And I'm sure that you guys will both love it and hate it because, you know, that's how you passionate fans are. But that's going to be all for now. We'll see you guys again soon, though. But until next time, my name is Superhero Homie Q.
And I'm Superhero Homie Caleb.